welcome to Drag. This is a really quick initial introduction to ourselves, and what I want to start with is explaining the reason why we've built Drag, what you may be familiar with currently, which is a traditional list of emails inside Gmail, versus what you can do when you actually embed Drag into your workflow inside G Suite and Gmail. So let's get started. So traditionally, what you may be working with is a single chronological list of emails. And that means working through in a single order. And whilst people are saying that they don't necessarily use their email as a to-do list or task list, nonetheless, they're trying to clear that down. Now, in contrast to that, what you're seeing in front of you are what we call boards. So boards are ways that you can better organize things that you need to get done in your day. There are various different ways that you can organize these boards, and there are different board types that you can do, and I'll talk about those in future tips. But at a really high level, what you can see in front of you is a board, and this board is comprised of columns, and these columns contain cards, and that's the framework of how you will use Drag. So these columns are completely customizable. Typically what you'll find is that teams will work from left to right as a progressive workflow. So in this example that you're seeing here, this is organizing London viewings. So we have new inquiries, we have showing, we have offers, we have closed. So new inquiries would come into this first column here. So that may be individuals that email into sales at, support at, real estate at, marketing at, or whatever it may be. And they would come into this first column. And really simply, based on the progress, the status of where you're at, whatever circumstance it may be, you can drag and drop these cards into different columns. And what that does, it immediately reflects the status, where you're at, what sort of position you are in your workflow. What you can also do is invite team members to these boards. So I won't go into the detail of this again because it's a future video. But what you can do is you can invite your team members, which means that all of your team members, the people that collaborate with you on this particular workflow, can all get involved, and all this is reflected in real time across all of the people within your team. So anyone who's doing the various tasks, such as organizing, can do that. It's reflected straight away. Now, what you'll also find is that when you click into these are now cards. So a card is effectively an email that comes in and or a task that comes in. So this is from a prospect who is looking to find out some information, and we have this allocated to two people, so Duda and myself here. And what it means is that we can reply, and the communication goes back and forward between ourselves as our team and the individual. So we've gone through board types. So what we see here is cards. Cards are effectively emails and or tasks. So if we click into a card here, this is an email. So this is a communication that's come in, and then myself or my team member will be able to reply to this. And all of this communication is coming back and forward on the email, and it's visible to the entire team. The entire team can reply, the entire team can organize and things like that. Again, we have extra features which we will address in a future video. The other thing that's really relevant here is cards that aren't necessarily emails that come in. So we can create a task card here, and that task card will actually have the same feature set that the traditional emails will, but it doesn't have the email embedded because it's a task that you've generated yourself rather than something that's inbound. I believe that covers all. So just to go over that one final time, you have boards, and boards can be used for lots of different reasons, from sales, support, through to marketing, through to tasks and things like that. Boards are constructed in columns, and columns can be used for lots of different reasons. The majority of the time they are progressive workflow from left to right, so to do, doing, done, new inquiry, in negotiation, closed, etc. And you can have as many of these columns as you want. And then what's contained within these columns are basically your cards, and cards can be either emails or tasks or a combination of. I hope that covers everything. It is a new concept, but it really works well. And you can use this on your own inbox, so for nick@dragapp.com, and or you can use it for your collaborative boards, such as the sales, the marketing, the PR, the recruitment, etc. Any questions, please do let us know. Thank you.